I'm having no regrets this November and I want you to join me. Hi, I'm Olivia. This is AV Club where I talk about horror, lit fic, weird books, whatever I want to talk about. And today I'm talking about something I'm doing for myself and I would love if you joined me, and that is No Regrets November. So, No Regrets November is kind of a readathon, but kind of just like a loose experience if you too want to use your November to feel like you're ending the year on a great note. December is not the time, in my opinion, to try to finish your yearly TBR because there's just so much other stuff going on and it shouldn't stress you out. So I came up with some prompts that I'm going to follow. Maybe you want to follow as well. And yeah, this should be just like a fun, loose experience and not stressful at all. So I made this bingo board, and there's really only 8 prompts because the middle is the feeling free space. Like, this is supposed to be fun. So, our first prompt: read a 2025 release you are looking forward to. If you're the kind of person that reads the books that you are looking forward to years after the fact, and then you have FOMO because everyone was talking about it at the time, and now you want to talk about it, and no one is talking about it anymore, this might be the prompt for you. This is definitely me. I definitely have 2025 releases I still want to get to. I'm going to try to go for a blackout board here, but you do you. The next one is just to write a monthly TBR. Writing down your goals is the best way to meet them. And so your monthly TBR might be one book, or it might be just an idea that you want to mood read, and that's what would really make you feel like you're having no regrets in November. Whatever you want to do, write it down, and it is much more likely to happen. The next one is to read a book that was recommended a long time ago. I have acquired or been given many books by friends who recommended them to me, and I keep putting them off. This happens with TV shows too. It's not just books, where if someone tells me that something is really good, I note that, and it's almost like it spoiled it for me if I think it's going to be really good. But that does not mean that you should not get to it. I feel like this could also be if you have been saying that you're going to buddy read a specific book with someone for a long time. I feel like this could also be like the kind of prompt for that. Y'all, get to it. Life is short. Read the books while you can. The next one is to read a book that you've soft DNF'd but want to finish. For me, I have a lot of these where I started something, got halfway through, was liking it, but had to pick up something else for a different project, and then whenever the immediacy of the book has passed, it's hard to just like pick it back up. But now is the time. If you make a goal and you want to get to these books that you've half finished, partially finished, maybe almost all the way finished, but it's just put aside and it never seems like the right time, you can make this the time. I will definitely be trying to finish up books. That way, if they go into next year, I'm definitely not reading them. I don't want to feel regret that I really like might have to even restart the book if I don't finish it now. Then we have our feel and free space. Just feel good for yourself. Maybe this can be a treat spot. Maybe this can be drinking a glass of water, anything that will make you feel non-regretful. Maybe just crossing it off. The next one is to unhaul a book that you didn't love this year. Don't keep those books around. If they're not bringing you joy, put it in a little free library. Give it to a friend who you think might like it. Donate it in some other way. Just get rid of it if it is not bringing you any joy. That way you're not having stuff that feels stale, stagnant in your house. Another one, to read from a genre that you haven't gotten to this year. Maybe you always promise yourself that you're going to do nonfiction November, but you haven't read any nonfiction this year, and this is the time to do it. Maybe you can do a 2-for-1, and if you're doing nonfiction November, you can use these prompts on top of any other reading that you're doing this year. I feel like I've read from most genre this year, so I might pick something specific like a science nonfiction, biology nonfiction, or maybe poetry. I haven't read a lot of poetry this year, and that is definitely something that I would want to get to before the end of the year. The next one is to DNF a book you're not loving. Sometimes you soft DNF and you want to finish it, and now's the time to get to it, but sometimes it's just good to say, I don't want to. I don't want to read this. It's not serving me. There's so many books in this world. I don't want to waste any time on bad books. And then the last one is to read a library book that's due back. And you know what? You can set this up for yourself. You can go get a library book now and force yourself to read it before the due date. But yeah, if you have some way overdue books, then maybe now's the time. Just get to it. So yeah, these are some very loose prompts. You might notice like you could even do that whole middle column and not even have to read a book. So this really fits in with whatever your reading plans are otherwise for November. I really hope you'll join me. Sorry, these birds are so loud. So I hope that you'll join me in ending the year on a positive note, that you feel like you've gotten to everything that you wanted to get to. I am so happy to talk about the books that you want to get to with you. My Instagram's always down below, so you can find the bingo board on there as well. But yeah, hopefully you can see like these are very open-ended prompts, and they're just things that I want to do to make sure that I feel positive at the end of the year and truly go into 2026 with no regrets as far as reading goes anyway. But I hope everyone is having a happy October, happy Halloween reading if you're doing it. I'm doing Halloweenathon, hosted by Kelsey of Slime and Slashers. So I am deep into my horror only reading. November is going to be the time to catch up on everything else before December. Haven't decided what I'm reading then yet, but I want to feel like I'm done with like loose threads. But thanks for joining me. Subscribe if you haven't. Please like the video, comment if you can, and I will talk to you again so soon.